Even though he has not always been protected, he's always been a protector.
Broken people saw that signal and done what they thought they needed to do to the request that I was making, and they just chose improperly.
He never told me nothing. I knew nothing about it.
I feel like everyone in my family, in some form or way, has been fondled or molested or raped in some form or fashion.
I couldn't understand how God was in me because I was that.
Larry was tolerated versus celebrated.
There's a wrong way and right way to do everything, and Larry always seemed to choose the wrong way.
Yes, I was drugged and raped, and that happened when I was 17 years old. Misfits have an ability to stick out. But if the misfit accept that they absolutely cannot fit in, then they become someone with an X factor. Messy as hell. Although people that are in the church and doing ministry are supernaturally gifted and divinely touched from another world, they are also human.
Now that I'm saved, I'm gonna keep it cute.
All right. Business.
Really?
Absolutely.
What you gonna do?
My grandma.
Okay, first of all, Miss Evelyn is going to defend herself.
Kingdom.
Me too. I'm going to record her and send it to HR.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amen.
Kingdom.
Kingdom sound like a party to me. Be praise music. Come on.
If it's the praise, I might
Ain't nothing like the Holy Ghost at 2 a.m. Hold up. Okay.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation. Hello, let me know if you can hear me. I am traveling in the car on the way to an undisclosed location, but you can follow me on IG. That's the @ Larry Reid Live. A lot of you are going to my other IG account with a blue check. That's my personal account. Don't even come over there and send me no message because I won't never see it. I might see it if you send it to Larry Reid Live, @ Larry Live. If you go over there, you'll actually be able to see my day-to-day life in my stories feature. I think there's still some stuff up from yesterday because I'm in LA, but I flew my family over to just be with me for a little while. They were supposed to be coming to Miami because I was in Miami at one point, but the hurricane there, I don't do hurricanes. And so I left, went to Atlanta, and then I had the bright idea, let's go to LA. And so now we are in LA. And no, we're not in LA right now. We're on our way to another city here in California to go do something. And you'll see if you're following me on IG, but you gotta be following me on IG. If you don't follow me on IG, you don't know what the hell is going on. And I would like to let you just look into my everyday life. All right, so my name is Larry Reid. I'm the host of Larry Live, and as you can see, I'm not on the set. So please don't judge this brand by this shaky phone in my face discussing what is happening in our world. Take a moment and hit like, and then hit share. And I'm gonna try not to hold you here long, but I gotta get off of my chest what I posted about yesterday. I done a voiceover to the picture that Maverick City put up as it relates to Dante Bowe. Now, before I go into this commentary, I want you to know that I do not know but one song from Maverick music. The only two people that I knew that is a part of Maverick City's tour is Curtis Franklin, and then Chandler Moore. If there's somebody else that's in it that I'm supposed to know or that I do know, you know I know you, charge it to my head and not to my heart. I just don't know what they call y'all up. But I do know it's a whole branch of people that come together to come and do good old gospel, well, actually, black CCM music and Curtis songs. They'll sing all them songs, which is smart and brilliant. The viral videos have been great. I even posted when David Mann came out and sung his part in He's Able. I think that's the name of the song. But it was great and it was wonderful. There's a song. Michael, what's the name of that song you like? Maverick City. Maverick City. What's the name of that song you like? You the one that gave it to me. What is it, Nancy? Is it something about a shepherd or you gave me some food? What? Oh, I shall not want. How it go? Huh? Huh? I cannot hear you. Sing a piece of it. Sing it. Oh, I shall not want. What else? All right, we do not know the song, but we do know it. I shall not want. Oh, look at the water. That's the Pacific, right? Look at that, look at that. All right, so that's the only song that I know. I do not know nobody but Curtis, Cousin Franklin, and Chandler Moore. Now I know Dante Bowe because of a couple of little things that then came across the internet. Now, I don't want to say what hit the internet, particularly IG, but let me tell y'all this. If you're going to be posting stuff on IG or Snapchat or the stories on Facebook, you got to be careful. Before you post, this is what you need to do. Make sure you move all those naked, half-naked pictures, suggestive, what have you, to your hidden folder if you have an IG, or just download the Keep Safe app. Put everything over there so you don't mistakenly post your whole bread basket, your pink puss or chest meat to the internet. Because once you do that, there are people who are going to screenshot and grab it really quick. In the case of Dante Bowe, his was up for about 10, 15 minutes. And as a darn result, now we have this whole falling out. So how do we get from sextivity pictures and suggestives and party pictures, how do we get from there to now Maverick City making a whole statement about one of its main writers and frontmen? Let me say to you what I said in the post, but said in an elongated way. When I saw this, and it was sent to me, thanks to all the LRLers that make it seem like I have a huge team that do LRL. No, I have a team that handles the NBN Network, Patreon, and Reformation Church of Atlanta. But when it comes to Larry Live, it ain't nobody but me right yet, but I'm on the way of changing it too. It's a darn way. Can y'all hear me well? Or y'all hearing the people around me that call themselves whispering, but I can still hear everything they saying with these things in my ear. Do y'all hear me? Let me know if you hear me well. Can you hear me? Just say in the chat if you can hear me. Whispering ain't going right in this car. Can you hear me? You can hear me good? Okay, good. All right. So somebody, we need answers from you about this right here. Y'all make sure people that come in here asking me that kind of stuff, just block that. I already made a statement concerning that. I already spent $107,000 related to that. Believe what you want to believe. We moving on. We moving on. And I'm gonna let the lawyers do what they do. I'm gonna get my attention. Okay, so anyway, so let me go ahead and go say it in an elongated way what I was trying to say in that little post that I put. All right, so this is what I think. There had to be another way to handle Dante Bowe's plight. If you agree with me, put in the chat, there had to be another way. 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 If you agree with that, put it in the chat. There had to be another way. And that's just what I believe. Because the public statement, and this is my discernment, the public statement that was made by Maverick City is sabotaging Dante Bowe. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. This is my opinion. This is what I think. It's sabotaging Dante Bowe. Let me tell you where that's coming from. All right, in the position that I am in, I work with a lot of contractors. Of course, you may hear me say staff of 13 or 14 people. But the reality is, when it comes to the MBN network that powers Larry Reid Live, I am the only employee. Everybody else is contractors. So they're all LLCs and business owners and have other clients and things of that nature. I just happen to probably be the main one, the MBN network. So with that being said, do you know how many people that I have fired or the MBN network does not have a contract with them anymore or just expired the contract? Now, I don't care what people out there in the streets say, but one thing that I am never going to do or allow to be done is that a former employee or former contractor or somebody who used to be in my life that's not in my life anymore, you guys are not going to hear me give you that information and talk about my experience with them, because that's going to cast them and their business in a bad light, and I'll be took food, money out of the mouth of another black or possibly white person. I'm just not good. We may talk amongst the contractors or talk amongst the company, but what we're going to do, we're just going to disappear that person from what it is that MBN Network Larry Live represents in contracts and continue to move forward. We are not going to put out a statement saying this person no longer works, because what it does, it sabotages that person's tomorrow. Now, have people ever done anything to me, to the MBN network, or even my family members or somebody close, or a contractor or employee that warranted me coming live and saying X, Y, Z? Absolutely. But I just don't move according to my emotions and what I think. I also think about other people. And although I may not pull up with them no more, or don't like them, or we fell out, or just can't work together, whatever it may be, I'm not going to bring that up here to the forefront, not even in a indirect or shrouded way, to hurt somebody else's moneymaker. And in my opinion, nothing in me tells me I'm wrong when I say this. I don't know if it's one person or if it's all people involved. Whoever's behind that post, they had to feel a certain way towards Dante in order to injure his reputation and bring out into publications what could have been handled in privacy. Well, the video went up on IG for 15 30 minutes. That'd be passed around amongst preachers and church people and artists, because that's who do that. They always kill each other, and they don't want to judge Larry Live for talking about what becomes public. They really the folk that kill each other. The preachers, the pastors, the artists. In fact, the stuff that I receive, the secret stuff that I would never publicize, it comes from church people and pastors. That's who do it. They do it to each other. But I understand in that type of work. I don't know if it's one person or 4 or 5, but somebody felt very personal as relates to Dante, because y'all put this on blast. Larry didn't even know nothing about it. So it would have never made my show. But because you put it out in the public, I can choose to have commentary about it because I think it's raggedy. I think it's absolutely raggedy. Y'all talking about the world and how the world do, and you talk about, the people in the church, the lower class Christians. But hell, this is a low class Christian move, in my opinion, because this should not have been put out, because it publicized whatever he done for 15 minutes of fame or shame on IG. Now we all know, he done did something that's improper. What's been put online is because he showed himself partying with Bad Bunny. He showed himself turning up, getting out of the bed. He showed more than what he should have shown. Now, he was a bigger guy that lost weight, and so he put up pictures. In fact, I got a picture I might put up because I lost weight. Kendall snuck. I thought I was in my house by myself in the drawers in the bathroom listening to Join Jesus on my phone. He's snapping pictures, and one of those pictures happened to be picture nice. And I've been thinking about putting up. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans. Will y'all sign up to an OnlyFans to see light nakedness, just light little sprinkles of nakedness, to the glory of God, because he did make this body. I mean, it ain't got like a wonderful, beautiful body, but that thing ain't bad, neither. It ain't bad for 44. It ain't bad for 44. Oh, no, anyway, what y'all think? Should I? I'm single. I could do it if I want to. But I put it to $25 a person a month. Just little light nakedness, light sprinkles of nakedness, just sprinkles. Anyway, so that's what it was. Nobody would have seen that. But then the whole Maverick, the whole entire Maverick on their account, y'all know y'all hot right now, popping. So everybody go over there and check and try to see what y'all got going on, and the tours and stuff is coming up. Now, Alyssa Brandon told me that behind the scene, when they wanted to disassociate themselves behind the scene, that there were some talks of doing a joint disassociation, a joint statement. But then it's alleged that he made a statement and it was a improper statement, so forced their hand to make a statement. I don't care how the hell you put it. You should have called him, told him to take the thing down and just handle this behind the scene, disappear him, and y'all going about your business. This is what y'all should do. This right here was stupid. And I can't help but believe that I need to talk to Dante. Anybody that's in this chat right now that knows Dante Bowe personally, I do not know him personally. I want you to text me or email me. If you got my phone number, you can text me, which ain't holding none of you that. That would be key patrons that have that. So email me at LarryReidLive@gmail.com. Put in the subject title, this is his phone number, and send me the number. And I have my folks to call and verify, make sure you ain't sending a lie. And then I want to talk to him live. I'm face side by side. He ain't got to be in person. We can just do it using StreamYard. And I want to ask him a question to just know. And I also want to get into, because it sounds like he's been reprimanded for just being human. Now, do we need to go through all of Maverick City and see who got secret babies and who was fucking who and who got bodies and what city they lay in? Is that what we need to do? So this is the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because everybody got something that they want to keep in privacy. And during this post, it threw him into the forefront. And I just don't think this is proper. Then to sit him down in a temporary disassociation, this has been a practice in the church for many years that don't work. Making these women come up to the front of the church when they belly's big and they bong belly because they done got laid up, knocked up, and then the person that did it, the musician organ, they keep their position because the church needs the position, and then she had to sit in the back of the church, or stand up before the church, ask for forgiveness and all this kind of going on. This is not smart. This is not something that you do across the board. Are there times that people need to be set down in silence? Hell, yeah. But people change. They make a mistake, they learn, they get up, and they go differently. Sometimes it takes them messing up 4, 5, 6, 7 times. What Bible says, just man falls 7 times. So it takes some people longer than the others. It's like this is not that serious. He was not caught on video being inappropriate, and in a way that harms somebody else. This is humanity, and I don't think we should reprimand when it comes to people's humanity. I'm the same way I felt about the whole Tony B. Slade and the Darrell Walls. If they like what they like what they like. So what? It's still living right. Because no matter what you like, you gotta live right. Are they just randomly getting on apps and fucking one night stand? That's improper. It's improper. I think it's improper. But do they actually have relationships with people in covenants, and they have a covenant with? That's different. That's one is integral, one is not to me. One is holy and one is not to me. This is my opinion. This is my commentary. I don't see this being that serious. And he's a single, S-A-N-G-L-E, from what I understand, a whole single man. Do y'all think single people do not get hard? Single men get hard pins. They get strong and erect with several veins. And sometimes they pulsate and leak because they need to come. Did you hear what I said? It's the same thing with women. We in this van right now, it rolls bumping, bumpity, bop, bop, boppity. Some of these women back here could very well be on the verge of a whole orgasm. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is just humanity. There's a peen, there's a puss. There's a G spot for the men, up in there, a little piece, and there's a G spot for the women. And it don't matter how much Holy Ghost you got, it like to be played with. Now, you have to keep making humanity wrong. That's something the church has not done that well in, I think because of a lack of education. But this is 2022. We're not about to reprimand folk for busting nuts. No. We should not be reprimanding people for busting nuts. We're not going to do that. As long as they're not doing it with no underage child, as long as they're not forcibly doing it and the R word to somebody, let the people you give them some kind of ethics. Now look, don't be messing with nobody else's husband or girl or wife or targeting these people. Now that's a little different. Every situation is unique. And there may be some situations where that's all right too. But you have to allow people to be human. You have that. Do you know what? Humanity is the center of spirituality. So you can't even really practice spirituality without acknowledging all of your humanity, whatever variation that is. And I think because Christian church and the church specialize in religion and not spirituality, we reject spirituality and humanity, and then we attempt to create another personality that Jesus and the church and the pastor and the system is okay with. This is called disassociative disorder. This is why you got a whole bunch of dizzy, crazy, 2-souled, 4-souled people in the church because the spirituality is off. Because you can't reject humanity into my spirituality. No, that's religion. Is anybody in this church on this morning? Is there anybody in this church this morning? Let the folk be human and then give them tools to better themselves, the relationship they have with themselves and the relationship they have with each other, and then the relationship they have with God. With who? God. With who? God. That's how we say it over here in the black church. We don't say God. It don't sound powerful. We say God. And do you feel that? Ow! Yeah. So, I think that's all I got to say. If anybody knows Dante Bowe, tell them to call me or y'all send me his phone number. You can secretly send me his phone number if you got it, and I just call it. Let's just do that. I want to tell where I got it from. I said, look, I asked my audience and they gave it to me. Hell, it is what it is. And tell him to come up here on this show. Let's have a conversation. You is not about to go into hiding. Let's go here. You're not about to go into hiding because you've been put on blast on social media. You are going to give an answer, and we are going to be okay with whatever answer you give us, because at least you coming out here and telling the truth, because the higher ups connected to Maverick City. I don't believe Chandler Moore, I almost say Chandler Moore or Kirk Franklin, if he's a part of Maverick, if that was just a partnership, I don't think that one of them got nothing to do with this. I don't think so. I've been able to speak with both of them. My spiritualizations make me feel as though they would not be for this unless the higher ups put pressure on them to only see it with the church lens, or unless Dante has been doing something to Maverick City on the back end we don't know nothing about, that really forced Maverick City's hand to move stupidly, because this was stupid. Because it's harming him. It's not harming y'all. In the language, it sounded like you guys was doing this for yourselves. And I would have to agree. That's exactly who you're doing it for yourself, without considering the damage, or maybe you have, the damage that is happening to Dante's ministry that clearly has blessed a whole lot of folk. So I want to talk to him. But 9 times out of 10, these church folk is scared to have a conversation with me. But I want to talk to him, because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right the way that Tony was done. I think Darrell Walsh was handled better. I mean, I guess you could call people just like Darrell Walsh. I don't know. But he was handled better. But I'm pretty sure on some levels he was handled wrong. I didn't apologize for my part in talking about him, because I was fighting with his dad. I basically used his story to slap his daddy, because daddy was. But I hate I've done that, and I apologize for that publicly. But I think we could do a little better. I don't think we should be killing people because of their humanity, and I think that's what we've done. We're doing with Dante. It's been with Darrell. It's been done with Tony B. Slade. And there are probably some others in between there. But those are the 3 that are coming to my mind right now. I think we should stop, disassociating from people or sitting them down and silencing them because of humanity. I think we just need to upgrade our methods and change our approach when it comes to this kind of going on, because this could psychologically corrupt somebody up. So, yeah, they said they did not counsel. Somebody said, don't y'all listen to Larry. Well, why are you over here? I don't understand that. You coming over here trying to get folk not to listen to me? Enjoy Blockville. You're blocked forever. Blocked. I don't understand why you don't go to folk house talking crazy. You come over here, even if you feel a certain kind of way, you don't need to put in that comment section. Because if I don't get you, Ella is going to get you real good. It's real stupid. You take my attention off my conversation. Now, if you, in some way, well, maybe if you don't agree with what I'm saying, but do you at least agree that we should pray for Dante? Maverick, all right. But we should at least pray for Dante? I think we should. If you agree with that, say, I'm praying for Dante in the chat so I can see how many people up here that actually got the heart of God. let's talk about that. Maverick City ain't think twice of adding Kurt Franklin and touring with him after he cussed out his son on video. So what's stopping them from letting Dante Bowe stay on board? There's something else. There absolutely is. And there was more. That it wasn't just that. There was other accusations against Kurt. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, who knows? Maybe Dante on the back end, when they approached him, he a narcissist or moved in a way that was disrespectful to the higher up. I can believe that, and that's the reason why they made the post. But to make the post and then say in there like you're doing it for the sake of Maverick City, no, he done pissed y'all off and you upset. So that's the way. Because the best way to handle it is to just disappear and move him to the side. I mean, y'all had the tour. He didn't do but a couple of days. So something must have already been on the line. Uh-oh, here we go. I'm getting in it. Wait. When they were doing this tour, if my memorizations serve me proper in this moment, he didn't do but a few dates. And he wrote like Jara, I think, one of the writers on some of the main hits. So there were already something going on. And now y'all using this, the higher ups are. Oh, I did something on that. My tingle is leading me. What you say? They something in there. See, this is Lord. You can't win being dirty. You can't. It look like you win for a while, but at the end, that thing gonna turn around on you. This ain't that serious for all of that. Y'all should just keep that post. We didn't even know about all this. We didn't have no. Let me see. What else y'all saying? I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Just gonna put it up where y'all can see it. I'm just gonna put that up. Y'all read it. Agreed, BD. Someone said, why Larry start hollering soon as I had a patient on the phone? I'm sorry. From the loud group. Okay, I'm saying I'm praying for Dante. That's good. Great. And that's all I'm saying. I saw the pictures of cussing Curtis Franklin and Chandler Moore naked from the waist up. I was actually surprised nobody made that a thing. It was mostly from what I saw, a lot of positive statements. I understand as a man, I was 241 pounds. Now I'm 206. Some days 204, some days 202. But that make you want to celebrate how you look and put pictures and videos. I think I probably started putting up more pictures and videos of myself because of the weight loss. Y'all know that's human. If you get down on the ground and start pressing out some push-ups, and you do that thing about 2-3 weeks and everything start forming, all of a sudden, now you're going to want to make a very positive, powerful statement with you being shirtless in the background with a caption on top of it. Y'all know how, that's just human. You want somebody to see your progress. It ain't really about that caption of motivation. No. You had a nice outfit. You had somebody had a nice backdrop. You turned the phone on. You started running your mouth because you look good. The backdrop, the moment's good. So you get that about. You say something encouraging. That's human. I ain't saying that you don't want to be motivational. You don't want to make somebody feel good by the statement of your caption. But it's also about you've been working on that body, got a nice outfit, you're in a good vibration, a great environment, and you want to put it on social media occasions. That's human. That is real, regular. That's it's just human. You got a nice outfit, you want to take a picture. So you don't need to be going off on the folk that be half naked. Just because you won't get half naked because you oddly shaped. You got a couple of bellies and 2, 3, 4 chins, and they don't, and they get naked. I can't believe they posting them. If you look like them, you would too. And let me tell you this, God is fair. They may look really good and post half-naked pictures and great bodies, but broke or down or don't have a degree or nobody to love them in their life or live in a shack and drive a 20-year-old car. God is fair. So let them take their pictures over there and you enjoy the good things that you got. Then would you do that? It's really human. It's really regular. It's too darn much. Guy Walker. That's all I'm saying. Especially something like this. This ain't that serious. So from the outside looking in. So there gotta be more. Y'all tell Dante, call me. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Exactly. All of that. Religious mindset, absolutely. Uh-huh. That's true. He needs to be careful. So let's have another conversation before I get off. Is there any room for gospel artists and gospel preachers and pastors to be publicly human? I don't think people can process that. I won't never forget. Look, I've always been transparent. The first time me and Lisa broke up for 13 days, I sat down with each and every member in my office, in every family, either it was a single person or their family, and told them me and First Lady were separated. And one woman, I won't never forget her reaction. Her name was Kim. I said, I want to tell you that me and the First Lady are separated. I don't care. I don't want to know. That's not my business. You my pastor. You my man of God. I don't want nothing about your personal life. I don't want nothing about what you got going on. I only want to see you as perfect. I said, what that mean? I said, well, you got the wrong pastor because if something go wrong, something I do wrong, I make a mistake, I'm going to say something about it. And a lot of people have that mindset and they can't handle people's humanity. I used to be like that. When it came to my mentors and even when it came to Bishop Jakes, y'all know I was a Bishop Jakes diehard fan. Not saying I'm not now, but I just feel like I've moved on to the next phase. But it was hard for me to see him other than get ready. So I started following him on IG, see him cooking and have regular feelings. And I said, Larry, do you know Bishop Jakes sits down and dookies just like you? He goes to the bathroom, pours out his pee and pee just like you. He's a regular man. And I had to put a visual in my head. It didn't stay long because my stomach was starting to bubble. A visual in my head of him sitting on the toilet, using the bathroom. I said, he is a man. You know, because I don't know why church brain is a serious condition. It's really a serious condition. It really is. Yeah. Church folk love to demonize what everyone can see, but promotes what they think others don't see and know. Interesting. Respectfully, there is no room due to narcissistic denominationalism. Oh, now that's a show. That's a whole show. So clear the visual, please. Yeah, they're whole humans. Oh my God. I need for y'all not to come over here and say any of those people's names anymore. I love you, but if I see it again, I'm just gonna block you because y'all in a world I don't exist in. You cannot do what I do and be who I am if you get attached to negativity. I am allergic to negativity. In fact, there's some stories I don't like to do because there's so much in it. And now I pass on it because I ain't got to do it now. I used to have to do it to keep up, but I don't have to. Now I am done, but I don't have to do it anymore. So Y'all keep that over there on them other channels. Y'all see how this is my family and people that I love 20 and 30 years. And we having a great time and living a great life, doing the work of the Lord. Okay? I'm not thinking about people that got 4, 5, 6 wives and the list go on and on and on and on. I'm not thinking about that. The church brain has definitely messed up a lot of us. Look at this. Real men don't use word like pain. Make sure, moderators, people like this, get rid of them forever where they never can come back. I made up the word pain. I am the originator of the word pain. Real men originate things and build things from the ground up. You, sir, haven't built it. And built it. I am. You be blessed. Let's see. People are whole humans and tied. That's what I'm trying to say. Hyacinth, you're really late, but I'm about to sign off so you can go back and watch. Let me see. Let me see what else. I'm almost at the end of y'all questions. Yeah, that was part of the issue. He was listening to Bad Bunny and posted, but I think that was actual birthday for a music exec or pastor or something like that. Exactly. This is what I was saying. How this whole sit down, disassociate stuff. That's almost like psychological warfare. That can really send him into a dark place. And you know the church don't do well with that. After they disassociate, whatever they just turn the back, whatever happened to you, they basically say it's what you brought on yourself. Not realizing how they move with people really determines how people relate to themselves. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I think I've expressed myself well. Make sure you hit like and share this with every darn body. If you enjoyed the commentary, I'm not asking you to do a donation today. What I'm asking you to do is hit like and share and tell somebody about the platform. All right, that's how I want y'all to pay me or show your show your gratitude. Tell somebody about the platform. Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Goodbye.